This is Soldier Space Marine back at it again from This Is Waifu, and it's me, Zach, and Bacon back at it doing all yearly DLC Destiny, I don't know, review, I guess. It's not like of the last year, it's of the future year and everything that we know so far. Comes out in February something. That's cool. I'm happy. I'm excited. If you guys are excited, tell me in the comments below. And also, before the DLC comes out, if we hit 50 subscribers, I would do a giveaway to for the next year's worth of DLC. If you guys like that, let me know. If we hit 50 subscribers, I'll put more up about it then. But until then, enjoy TBS's annoying habits. I have watched about 10 minutes of this total. Zach has watched about just a little less than that, I would say. Well, does that sound about even, Zach?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, I know
I
you
watched
spent
a
a
little bit of the end of it.
Yeah, I was like, it was mostly the end.
Single frame of it.
Okay, so, well, you have the 5.
A large majority of this is going to be new to me.
Okay, so I just want that to be known. This is going to be an interesting thing. If you guys want me to stop, I know not everybody's into the lore. Bacon, if you're confused about something, let me know. I'll pause it and I'll explain it as quick as possible in my, the way that I explain lore, which is quick, dumb, and with memes. So,
isms.
Yes, my horrible section-doisms.
2, 1.
Welcome, Guardians. This year, we're celebrating our journey with you. Whether you joined us 30 years ago, or if it just started today. This game is in our blood. The Destiny team is full of Destiny fans. Folks who came here because Destiny was their favorite hobby. Folks who log out from work in the evening and log in to play with their clan.
The team we have today is committed to relentlessly upgrading this game that we all love. We aren't happy with just another mission. Instead, we want to push the limit of quality you can expect in an action MMO with uniquely Destiny experiences like Expunge and Presage. We are committed to delivering the best content.
I didn't want to say anything, but like,
with a friend and having the best
feeling
action game.
They have a disclaimer making sure that
this shows
people here are vaccinated against COVID-19, but
since we declared
we don't even need a disclaimer to tell that guys never had braces.
Has grown by over 20 million.
I think it's just
players.
like a mixture of his mustache with his mouth. I think that's really what it is.
We're
I don't think it's
grateful
just his teeth.
to be a
I think it's
part
more
of
of his
this
mustache,
amazing
the way it
growing
fits on his
community
upper
that you
lip.
all have created. You represent Destiny. You help make it better every year, and you are so welcoming and supportive of every new Guardian that sets foot in the tower.
And only a handful of us are going to be up here today. Most of them are in their homes at
Hell
their
no, we
desks, working hard to bring the next part of Destiny to life.
I know a lot of the
it's a
community
huge
just
honor
pushes them off the
representing such an
cliff.
incredible team and introducing the next chapter of Destiny 2. So, without further ado, this is the Witch Queen.
But we pronounced witch cream wrong. Alma looks dope as fuck. Tell me otherwise.
I can't. I would be lying.
Okay. It looks like medieval 90, and I fucking love it.
Is a funny thing.
True.
Truth.
Does it live in the world? Or in the mind?
Yeah, I'll also make sure I can tone it up.
Hold up, give me a second. They need to sell Savathun bathwater because, you know...
Dude, yes! It's all in chat right now! Hold on. There was a fuck ton of people. Oh, my mother's lost bathing in me in August. Wait, where the fuck is it? There she is. No, maybe it's not there yet. Mommy, maybe it's not there yet. Maybe, but yeah, people were like, bathwater! We might go back through it later and I'll show it to you guys, but I don't want this to be too long.
Is it constant?
I really like that
Can
moment.
it be bad?
The eyes.
Who decides what is true? In this vast universe of light and dark, there is no greater power. Tell me, little lights,
Ah! There she
what
is!
is your truth now?
Wait for it.
Whoa.
Wait for it. This is one of those few things I've solved.
Darkness Guardians?
I ghost.
First of all, she has sexy offsprings, and second of all, that's not darkness, that's the light.
Oh.
Those are light subclasses.
22222.
Right.
Oh my god, James. Savathun is serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we faced yet.
7 years we've been building up to this moment, and she is finally stepping into the spotlight and showing us who she really is. What we know about light and darkness is
looks
proving to be
fucking dope,
way more
not gonna
complex than
lie.
what we previously thought. There are so many lies, truths, and revelations that we're going to get to in The Witch Queen and the year leading up to it. I mean, we're paying off these narrative threads that go all the way back to Destiny's origins, and we're supporting it with the best content that Destiny has to offer.
Definitely. And we've got a lot of awesome content to show today. And let's start with the most mysterious destination yet.
Savathun's throne world. This is an uncharted wonderland of secrets and lies. It's this place that she's created in her own image, this surreal and majestic light-blessed world. She has this castle that she rules from. It overlooks this dark, swampy underbelly with this lone pyramid ship out there. It's the future world she wanted to create, built atop the darkness that she left behind.
And throne worlds, they're a deep part of Destiny lore. Powerful entities create these pocket universes, and when we're there, we have to play by their rules.
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's ascended to the light and brought along with her. These are the Hive Guardians, and they are the backbone of her new army.
We've talked a lot. Let's show a little. Let's take the first ever look at the Witch Queen gameplay.
Savathun, the Witch Queen, Hive God of cunning and lies. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding.
Better.
Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy.
Sure. GTFO
Her
vibes.
greatest trick yet,
Yeah, it's like horrified.
stealing our most sacred resource. The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
I love how the blade one Stop it. That's right, he's doing a good thing for us.
Yeah, I see what they went for. They kind of like mirror the Warlock Titan Hunter. I like it. Melee in first person.
I cannot wait just to reach out and just crush a Hive Ghost in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, we've been defined by the light for so long. This is uncharted territory for us. I mean, we're in strange new places. Like the throne world, it's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's a lot to love. There's a few things we saw in the trailer that we haven't talked about yet.
Savathun and her Lucent Brood. This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet, so we need to find new weapons to match their power. The Glaive. I love this thing. It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee weapon, and it is such an awesome tool for the battlefield.
It's gonna be an energy or a heavy?
I said
It
energy.
feels so good. Just jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this first one.
It's really powerful and has a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the Glaive can do. Now let's talk about how you're gonna get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions, and you're not going to find one roaming around the throne world. Your first glaive is not going to be found. It's going to be built.
Yes, weapon crafting is coming to Destiny 2. Now, chasing weapons has been an integral part of the Destiny Pursuit game since the beginning. And over the years, we've added more deterministic paths to get the rolls that you want on guns. Think things like Umbral Engrams and the Raid Chest.
Weapon crafting unlocks the freedom to choose all that and more. It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now, this is a combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the more objectives you complete with them, the more you'll level them up, and the more powerful they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system. And the Witch Queen is just the beginning of weapon crafting. We have plans to add more craftable weapons, both legacy and new, throughout the year.
We've seen and we've talked about a lot of really cool features, but let's get right into the meat of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.
Yes.
I love campaigns. They've always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience. They're rich, deep stories interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in our ever-changing universe. And so we're putting extra care into the campaign for the Witch Queen. We want you to feel those goosebumps when you step onto the throne world for the first time and come face to face with Hive Guardians.
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to storm a castle or just go straight into the depths of hell?
If you like games with standalone campaigns like Doom, Titanfall 2, God of War, and Halo, then the Witch Queen is for you. So, in addition to our classic normal mode, Legendary is our tougher, aspirational version of the campaign, where the enemies hit harder and respawning is heavily restricted. So every battle is a gut punch. Every boss is a worthy adversary. It's gonna hurt. You might tap out. But if you persist and you get to the end, your time will be well rewarded.
Whether you want to play solo or with a fire team, the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring. Before we go, one last trip down memory lane.
Yes.
I remember camping out the Predator for Destiny 1. I just had to have Ghost. To me, it was like the symbol of Destiny. And if you care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the Collector's Edition, because you're going to get a Hive buddy to go up on the shelf with it.
Okay, so real quick, I want to talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
So, if I'm hearing that right, at least in my opinion, okay, so first of all, there's a lot to unpack. I'm interested in the story because of lore shit. I'm assuming you're interested in the glaive bacon just because you like melee stuff. And then Zach, is there anything that you want to pick out?
The weapon crafting, obviously.
Yeah, Zach gets the weapon crafting.
Yeah,
That's all that's left for.
Alright, so the glaive, because it came first, let's get that out of the way. Holy shit. First of all, he said that there was going to be combos.
Okay, my first thing about the glaive is whether or not it's going to be special or heavy.
He said it was energy, so it's going to be special.
The worst thing about that is using that in Crucible. Like, how is that going to be Crucible? But he really doesn't give a fuck about Crucible, so we'll find out later.
No, they don't give two fucks. Let's just be genuinely honest. I think it's going to be a 2-hit melee. Probably just like normal. Maybe it will be one glaive. Yeah, I think a glaive will take out a good majority, and then you'll be able to switch to whatever weapon you want.
Kind of like a bow.
Kind of like a bow, yeah, and just one tap.
Kind of like how people 1-2 combo with a bow.
Yeah, I can see it doing something like that. Okay, this is gonna be dumb.
What I'm thinking is if it's if the first person melee aspect is well received, they might do all melee weapons first person, because 3-peeking has always been a huge problem in Crucible.
I could see them changing shit like that. Yeah,
they've already talked about in-game Crucible activities getting rid of third person and all across the board, like no emotes or swords can be in third person. Well, no, I think they restrict the swords by you can't be in third person unless you have ammo form or something like that.
Yeah. that. I know they talked about doing
So
something
if
like that.
first-person melee
understand.
weapons are well received, they might just make all melee weapons first-person.
I could see that. Yeah.
That would fix a huge problem in Crucible.
What do you not understand, Bacon?
No, I said that I would understand.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna be like the voice of Crucible here because I at least somewhat care about it.
I love Crucible. That's the problem is I love Crucible and I hate the way that it is set right now. I mean, let's just be honest. Everybody caught it ahead of time. Stasis did not belong in Crucible. To this day, they haven't done much to change it.
Oh, they've done a lot to change it. What do you mean? Stasis
well,
is so much more balanced than when it first dropped.
No, it is. It's more balanced, but it's still not fun to get frozen by the team and just be steamrolled because your team didn't get the freeze off fast enough. Does that make sense? It's still not.
The only freeze that really affects you are freezes from supers, because all of the freezes only last like 2 seconds.
Yeah. But
Like they're so short, you don't even get the option to break out of them because by the time you would have broken out of them, it's already over.
oh no! Every time I try to do it, I still get frozen. So.
Yeah, the only freezes that actually matter are the super freezes because they'll still last for like 6 seconds or whatever.
I was gonna say they're bringing in the light subclasses for all the hive, but like it's not gonna matter. We still have stasis.
And also, those talk that we're gonna get another. This one's speculation, unless they decide to show it off later in the video that I didn't see. We're supposed to be getting like poison or something as one of the next ones. That's speculation. So.
Yeah, poison darkness subclass.
Yeah, which would be cool.
Which could be a perfect opportunity to drop
Yeah.
another subclass. It's been a whole nother like expansion
Yeah,
since the last taste of subclass.
it would be definitely the one to do it as well, especially with the whole trickster thing. I don't know. Glaives look cool. They remind me of what were those little like knives that you could shoot out in like Call of Duty games?
Ballistic knives.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a giant one of those. Did anybody else like see the clip on the side? And I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's clearly an attached ranged weapon. I don't know what
He
kind.
said that you can shoot off the knife. Is like the energy blast. And if I can go back and show you if you want, but when
It's good.
like it showed that the knife
Oh,
like
no,
broke a little bit when they did the energy blast, so it looks like
Might have a cooldown.
yeah, it might have a cooldown.
That
but
or you have to
that's-
reload it.
Yeah, that's the ammo type. Kind of like the swords become snow cones when. I don't know.
Weapon crafting.
Weapon slot.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. It looks cool. Maybe we'll have to see about Crucible. We'll actually have to see about, PvE as well, because who knows, maybe that thing's just a piece of shit and it's not worth using. Just like bows.
I mean, I personally feel that's what I see happening for it in Crucible. I mean, I feel like it's just going to get beat out by fusion rifles or shotguns if someone tries to use it in Crucible.
I can see that. Shotguns are just so commanding in Crucible. Yeah, you get those people that'll just god tier snipers, and then but then most people just shotgun rush. So.
They've actually heavily nerfed that as well.
What, shotguns?
Yeah, shotguns in Crucible are a lot less potent than it used to be.
Yeah. Well, I haven't played an entire season, so maybe that's different, but.
I keep up with Crucible patches.
Crucible helped me so much in the last year that it took a lot for me to go back in. But all right.
I mean, I was the one person grinding out Iron Banner every time it came out.
Yeah, I used to love Iron Banner.
And you guys know me.
You're the most casual out of us all.
Wow, my pride.
That
but
and
no, I
Bacon
meant
and Crucible don't mix very well.
yeah. I was gonna go over that. I'm not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that came off wrong. That's not what I meant.
Oh, I mean, casual.
I mean, you haven't played Destiny in how long? Longer than me.
Oh, true. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I
season starts
last
today.
played.
Yeah, the new season starts today, and we should all have the pass. And if we don't, got you.
Yeah, I can reinstall it.
You don't even have it installed. See what I mean? You can't take offense to it. You don't even have it installed. My point is proven without me even... Okay. Alright. Okay. So,
I don't know.
Zach...
I needed to make space for like Battlefield 4 and shit.
Okay, that makes sense. Battlefield 4's fun. Zach, I have a question. What is your opinion? Do you think we'll be able to choose the perks we get on the weapon crafting? Or do you think...
I fucking hope so.
Or do you
I
think
hope
it's gonna,
they make that shit easier to get.
Or do you think it's gonna be like you can either get god tier ones by farming out strikes like we used to, or like in-game content when I say that, or do you think, and when you craft something, it's just like certain sets of, like you can grind and build this one hand cannon that has these perks on it, or this one because it's slightly different, whatever. What do you think the opinion on that is?
I'm not gonna assume. That's not the right word I'm looking for. But I'm gonna guess that they mentioned the fact that you have to like level it up and it gets stronger over time. So I'm gonna guess that you aren't gonna be able to build your like god tier like top of the line roll weapon right off the bat. You're probably gonna have to work for it. But I think
Also, yeah, I
eventually
think-
you'll probably be able to get your god roll that you want.
I think it has to do a lot with the way they did leveling up the like last couple of seasons. What are they called? The Umbra engrams? Is that what they're called?
What about
Yeah.
them?
I
What are
think
we
it's going to
talking
be
about?
very similar to that, where you have to do certain challenges to unlock a perk that you can put on a certain weapon. I have a feeling it's going to be something like that.
Like yeah, and like maybe to unlock the ability to guarantee you get Firefly, you have to get X amount of kills with a Firefly on hand cannons.
on a hand cannon of some type. So yeah, you might have to go farm for a shitty hand cannon with Firefly on it, or if you're
Or
cool
like
and
you would have a fate bringer.
yeah, I was like, yeah, or you can just have something already. Hint, hint. So I think it's gonna be something like that. That's what I personally think. And they said
I wonder
that,
how it's gonna work with exotics that have random rolls like Hawkmoon.
yeah, I wonder if they're gonna be added out. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Huh.
Hawkmoon and Deadman's
Yeah.
both can get random rolls.
I didn't think about that. I'm excited about the story, the campaign. Okay, I gotta get this off my chest. I swear to God, the fact that they've added just it's not just a one and done thing. There's an actual replayability to it. It has the Legendary Edition. I swear to God, if there isn't like some type of farm the story, like not the fucking daily, like Destiny 1, they did the weekly story mission thing. No, if there isn't like a genuine...
You're talking about a lore explanation for the replayability?
Oh, yeah, like if there's a lore explanation, I'm gonna fucking cum myself. But
I think you already
there
are.
is, like... You know how Halo has like the skulls and the like point system when you play against people?
Yeah.
Like, you can technically play the campaign, you guys are playing together, but you're also trying to see who gets the better score at, like, higher difficulties. If it's something not like that, I'd be a little disappointed, because then what would be the point in just playing Legendary, except you have a higher chance of getting a little bit better loot, like, campaign-wise?
Well, they said it's gonna be worth the grind. Well, not the grind, but worth the effort to do Legendary.
Yeah. If it's just loot, though, like...
Also, I like how it's gonna scale based on how many people you have.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm glad. But how much? Is it going to go, like, when you're playing with one or two people, is it going to be kind of like medium, and then that third person shoots it out the fucking window like some games do? Or is it going to be, like, a steady drop? I have a feeling it'll probably be steady, but some games...
I'm thinking they mostly mean just like single player has a lot less, but multiplayer in general, like 2 or 3 players, just has a bit more.
Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting. I'm hype. And I'm going to be honest, I already bought this thing.
I'm not even like halfway through this trailer. My trailer, brother. whatever the fuck we're watching.
Wow, that was so cool.
Oh, man.
I'm so excited for this one. And that's not even everything that's in there too.
I know. Those are the hero items, and they're, I think, one of the best ones that we've ever done. Collector's editions have always been like this really perfect jumping point to enter the worlds that we build, and actually lifting like in-world objects and putting them in players' hands is it's just a good feeling.
We don't just put random items. Everything in there means something, and it helps push the narrative. And there might be some puzzles to unlock in there as well.
So at this point, you can see Savathun has been one of our greatest threats, operating behind the scenes for years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but Savathun is the most dangerous being we've ever faced. She's cunning, elusive, she works in the shadows, so in a way, Savathun is new to all of us.
Exactly, and now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today, you'll experience an immediate call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story, and built alliances no one ever thought possible.
And on the largest scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
We need you, Guardian.
You'll experience this alongside a massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion. The Light and Darkness saga will end. But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not. We're building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced The Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall, the final chapter in the Light and Darkness saga, Destiny 2, The Final Shape. It's going to be one wild, continuous ride.
Yes, and that ride starts with Season of the Lost. Not only is it the prologue to The Witch Queen, it's your first opportunity to interact with Savathun. But rather than spoil it for you, why don't we take a look?
Spoil it.
If we are to survive the coming storm, the tower and the
Spoil it.
shrinking city
She
must
said instead of
stand united.
spoiling it, let's take a look. Let's spoil it.
Yeah.
We are surrounded. A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system. The Witch Queen is no less dangerous
say that because
now
of his
than she
helmet.
has ever been. We must uncover whatever secrets she knows with the time that we have.
Daddy.
Relight the pathways of the Ascendant Plane and guide my people back to me. There is a malevolent force at work in this plane, Guardian.
Getting the Taken armor back.
Getting a new, team rifle, whatever it's called.
Your knack for violence is needed.
That thing just fucking voids like
Magnetized.
Was that a kill confirmed?
No, that's the.
Damn.
Pick up the.
Perhaps with them, I can save us all.
Ooh, she didn't like Aldrin.
I can imagine she would.
Seasons have gone through massive transformations since Shadowkeep. We're dedicated to creating an evolving, interconnected world that puts your Guardian at the center of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The days of Destiny's biggest story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening in a season. One of the changes I'm most excited about are the updates to the light subclasses every season in Year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the Void subclass update that goes live alongside the Witch Queen. But the Witch Queen is only the beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story. It starts off with Marasov's return to the Dreaming City, and with her return, all the awoken technology comes alive.
But the Hive God of War, Xivu Arath, has reemerged and has Guardians and Mara and her
We killed him!
Guardians must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mars' lost coven of witches before Xivu Arath can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's Compass.
The time is at hand. The beacon is shining bright and the ley lines are set in place.
It's an ancient awoken artifact that gives the wielder the power to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures within the Ascendant Plane.
There's a plethora of new weapons coming, including a suite of legendary stasis guns that will stop your enemies cold.
Stasis guns. That's cool.
And
The armor makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mara's court.
And no season is complete without new exotics, and Season of the Lost features one once intended for Uldren. Let's take a moment to talk about Trials. So Trials of Osiris is the endgame aspirational PvP activity and more popular than ever. Two of the biggest asks from our community have been adding anti-cheat and adding matchmaking. In Season of the Lost, we're doing both.
We've partnered with BattleEye to soft launch the anti-
Sorry, hold on. I have to get this out of my fucking system. It's better than nothing, and I realize that. I know it's better than nothing, okay? Am I happy we're getting anti-cheat? Yes. Am I glad we're getting matchmaking? Yes.
Yes.
But Ubisoft's BattleEye.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Hey, Cody, let's look at the chat.
Oh my god, hold on.
Oh yeah, we got to see the chat's reaction to this.
New Trials. Okay, hold on.
cheat software when Trials goes live on September 10th. Also, you'll be able to matchmake with groups of players to form fire teams or solo queue by yourself.
Finally,
and we've remixed how rewards are distributed.
Trials, yeah, they don't kill. No, not BattleEye. No, not BattleEye. There it is. It's kicking in. There it is. Finally, I can play Trials. About that. No, I'll be honest. Okay, BattleEye has gotten better. Like, overall. I don't know if you guys have played Rainbow Six Siege.
What they had, because they don't have shit right now.
Yeah, they didn't have anything, so it's better. And Ubisoft has worked really hard on BattleEye, so I do admit it is a decent one now. But
it's still BattleEye.
It's still BattleEye. And Ubisoft, when they first released it for Rainbow Six Siege, a lot of ill codes were caused by BattleEye. And Destiny already has plenty of ill codes. So, this is gonna, the first month, if you go into a PvP match, BattleEye will just crash your game. I'm calling that now. So, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm gonna put that down. I am happy those things are out there because it is needed.
Recent problem with BattleEye has arrived. We're removing Crucible from Destiny permanently.
What was that?
A recent error with BattleEye has come up, so we're just gonna remove Crucible in general from Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, it's 100%, and I'll be sad. I'm happy. Again, I'm happy this is out, but I also think that yeah, remove Crucible from Destiny for a while, because all right, thank you. I'm glad I could get that out of my system because
all players the opportunity to earn some of the best weapons and coolest armor in the game.
That's right. We're shifting away from winning matches as a primary way to earn loot, and instead, winning individual rounds and completing matches will allow you to earn some rewards. But Going Flawless hasn't changed. So if you want to flex those PvP skills, the Flawless Chest will still be the only place to earn adept Trials weapons and unique cosmetics.
that almost
All right, so the next chapter in
Transformers
Destiny
will always be
begins
cool as
right
fuck.
after this stream with Season of the Lost. Return to the Dreaming City with Marisov and learn the mystic art of wayfinding.
I'm so excited Crossplay is going live today.
And today is your first opportunity to jump into Destiny with friends on any platform from all over the world, playing together.
Oh, they have some, you know. I'll pause real quick.
Yeah.
So crossplay in Crucible.
Yeah. They've already announced. If you are a console player, you will not be partnered with PC and vice versa, unless you are playing with a say I am playing with Convicts, right? Because me and Convicts have already talked. He's gonna join back on. He's joining TBS back, and he's gonna play with us. Okay, cool. I'm really excited for that. If he is playing solo PvP, he won't be partnered with against us. But if me and him are playing together and we decide, hey, we both got to go do these not trial bounties, these PvP bounties, then it is going to partner us with first people that are console and just like me and him are console and PC players, and they're going to try to average it out so that like if there's a ton of teams that are 1-1, they're going to try to get as many 1-1 people in the same game. If it was like 2 PC and 1 console on a team, they're going to try to do the same on the other team, so on and so forth. But obviously that can't always be done, so it will be partnering the console player with more PC players than the other way around, because it would be unfair to partner a ton of PC players against console players.
I already know how they're doing. I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was skeptical at first, but I like how that sounds, kind of.
Yeah. So it's more of a at your own like console's risk than it is anything else. Like if a console player wants to play PvP, hey, that's cool. You can play PvP with your PC friends, but realize that you're going against PC players. PC players aren't going against console. So, which is okay. I understand that.
No big deals for me.
Yeah, I was like, if that's what it is. So, I'm happy with it. Obviously, Convicts doesn't play much PvP. He does enjoy it. So, we'll be playing once in a while. But, do you guys remember Convicts?
I remember Convicts.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Haven't talked to him.
You know, forever. I was getting fucking alive.
Me neither.
Halo 3.
Oh,
It's my first vlog.
Good old
First
vlog.
team.
Yes.
Oh yes, they used to do those.
As a company that prides itself on taking care of its employees and their significant others and their communities and those who are in need, it's pretty devastating as we look at the racism in America. And our intention is to do better and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be a part of that social change. Fuck racism.
We don't just stop with the games that we make, but we really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to give back in an even greater capacity that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
Bungie Foundation, thank you.
Pressing button. We're live!
Destiny servers are live. This adventure has begun. It's awesome to have you here.
This game is going to single-handedly destroy my social life, and I can't wait.
think
Guardian.
they would legally allow
Time to kick him where it hurts.
Bruh. That's system shock.
This is going to hurt.
Element, Rise of Iron. Oh yeah.
That was a good Eris.
Really, they cut out Kate saying, "How's your sister?"
Halo 3! I don't give a fuck!
Like my first exotic weapon.
I started watching. This is when I started watching.
I literally just started watching it. Like this area.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No?
I want a hug, Cade.
No hugs.
Me and Mando Chicken on the back. Wait, Ivan messaged me like who knows how long ago. Join us. Okay, you have me.
How do you follow that? Wow. 30 years. And
man is actually
I
crying.
remember when Halo first launched, and my friends and I completed the entire campaign in a single epic play session. And as the credits rolled, I knew that Bungie had transformed console gaming forever, and that I would be a lifelong fan.
Yeah, it changed how we played games too. I remember getting together with friends for Halo weekend LAN parties. We had so much fun. And 30 years of Bungie games is something special. It's something worth celebrating together. So we're gonna have a party in Destiny 2.
Starting this December, we are launching the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration in Destiny 2. Free for all players, the 30th Anniversary Celebration will offer a new 6-player matchmade activity, secrets to unravel, and rewards that commemorate our long and storied history together.
And that's just the beginning. In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th Anniversary Pack that includes a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon set on the Cosmodrome within the fabled Loot Cave. Players will plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorm-inspired armor set and fan-favorite Destiny 1 weapons like Izaluna and Thousand Yard Stare. It even has the Claymore sword from Myth.
Purchasing the pack unlocks a range of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to collect, including ornament sets inspired by the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration and Marathon. But the dungeon holds one more secret. The crown jewel of its weaponry is a Destiny 1 classic. Gallahorn is making its long-awaited debut in Destiny 2.
We're going to take its iconic status to the next Level. Galley has been carefully updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive rewards during the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration.
But the party isn't only happening in Destiny 2. We've partnered with Nerf Limited to create a functional, dart-firing Gallahorn.
No way.
We'll have more on that.
No way. And that's not all. Let's look at some of the incredible loot we've made over the years and a sneak peek of what's coming up.
Did they nerf Gallahorn?
But did they know? Something tells me they had such big problems.
Wow, Lorraine, I can't believe we're celebrating Bungie's 30th anniversary.
30 years.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, look, think of all the games and products that have come out over these years.
Yeah, starting Operation Desert Storm, Pathways into Darkness, Marathon, Myth, Oni, Halo, and Destiny. 7 years of Destiny. It's an amazing journey.
So excited. You know, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the works, of course, as always. But
Yeah.
I mean, what do we have? We have the Fallen Captain statue, which is incredible.
And then we have the helmet, the Celestial Nighthawk
That thing
helmet.
is so cool.
Yeah. And my favorite, the Arcadia jump ship.
Yeah, I get goosebumps just thinking about that. You know, it really gives me that nostalgia from Destiny 1. And so I think it's a great way we're going to celebrate not only Bungie's 30-year heritage, but the 7-year heritage of Destiny.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you the feels.
Hymns?
Sit back there for a second, thanks.
Thank you for being on this journey with us, whether it started this year or 30 years ago.
We've just started talking about the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our definitively Destiny campaign, the glaive, and a year full of updates to all our light-based subclasses. All of this and more is coming alongside
He's like
Savathun's
Freddie Mercury
long-awaited arrival
without the
front
voice
and
of an
center
angel.
to the Destiny universe.
Oh my god!
The Witch Queen
That's
marks an
it!
acceleration in our story.
It's
heading towards the
literally
conclusion
Freddie
of the Light Bearer
Mercury.
saga. And we're
That
so excited.
you were right,
that
it's
we're
that
gonna join us for
mustache.
this epic adventure in the Witch
And the
Queen,
teeth.
Lightfall, the final shape, and beyond.
And the Witch Queen's going to kick off another amazing year of Destiny with 4 great seasons packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that you've come to expect from us. But there's even more coming next year than just our new seasons. The deluxe edition of the Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022. And we're also going to be remastering another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
This means going forward, starting this December with our 30th anniversary event, there will be a new piece of raid or dungeon content in the game every 3 months. In 2022, we will also be adding legacy rotations for raids and dungeons, meaning every week there will be new ways to earn rewards in both the latest and greatest content and raids and dungeons from the past. If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality and more variety than Destiny 2.
We hope that you've enjoyed a look into the future of Destiny 2. Witch Queen pre-orders are available wherever you play Destiny. Crossplay is live on all devices, and Season of the Lost kicks off today. See you in game.
They said they'd be remastering D1 Raid. But
They didn't say which one next.
yeah, and they only showed VOG.
Yeah, that's just
And I don't know if you heard it, but like I said, I don't care which raid they remaster. I'm okay with any of the 3 D1 raids.
Yeah, I'm fine with them all. It would be nice if they did Crota next. It would make sense if they did Crota next.
I'd be perfectly okay with them going in order.
Yeah, I would be fine with that just to get, like, you know, as they go on.
Why are you so negative today?
I'm not negative. When was the last time we did a raid?
No one ever. Okay, literally no one's ever on. And
They're
you
always
come.
on.
No one's ever on Destiny. No one's high enough to do these raids, and you don't want to do it with randoms with me.
You never asked me to do it with randoms. You just go in there and do it. You were like, hey, Dad, you want to do a raid? You're just 5 raids in a row. I'm like, oh,
This is
doing a raid?
Chili in the
Cool.
background. He rages and is upset about everything. You might have heard him in a couple of my videos because he's always got something to bitch about. I love you, Chili, if you ever watch my videos.
The clan does the damn thing together. Great.
I'm gonna look.
Just saying.
What?
If they remaster King's Fall, I'm hopping right on it. Because one of the last things that I never got to do in Destiny 1 was to get the hard mode helmet for my Titan.
Okay. I'm up for it, dude. Like, I want to go back and play Vault. We still haven't done that. I would like to do a TBS Vault run. Like I said, I'm getting on, if not tonight, because it's late-ish, tomorrow. So, I don't know. I'm going to be grinding out the new season.
Funny thing. Who decides what is true? Tell me, little light. What is your truth now? The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. Prepare for what is inevitably to come.
Bell went off.
What was that?
I said, I'm not gonna lie, I thought my doorbell went off.
Da-ding, da-da. Thank you. No thick Savathun? No subclasses? Oh, see. Light subclass expansions. This new subclass equals light subclass expansions. Yeah, they talked about, well, I want to talk about that, though. I was right when I called dibs on it. They're just moving everything to the shadowed fragments type that, like, Doc has.
Yeah, they talked about that, like, when Beyond Light came out.
Yeah, see, when Beyond Light came out, they said that it was mattering on how Doc was taken. They would think about either moving that to the light subclass or they didn't really know where they were gonna take it.
No. You gotta get it right. They owe it. Whenever they came out with the stasis like system, they wanted to move light subclasses to the same system because it offers more diversity.
Yeah, but they didn't know how it was going to be taken, and
Exactly, they didn't know how I was gonna do it. Now that they've seen it and they've
100% going towards it, and I'm happy about that.
When Witch Queen comes out,
I'm
they said they're gonna
excited.
do the Void one already.
Yeah. Which is fucking dope. That's gonna be the first one, which just means that my bubble is just gonna get better, hopefully. Please don't fucking take away my bubble and just make it so I have to run around with the shield.
Keep my Void subclass good because it's, my favorite subclass.
That's all I'm saying is please keep my favorite subclass. Please, I do not need another Smash. Just let me play different. Oh, I'm hyped.
The Titan's something that's not punching.
Yes. Speaking of weird things, yeah, it's updated. Orb and Alien Fireteam. Check out my next video, Alien Fireteam Elite. That'll Destiny 2 new season. Keep an eye out. Alright, guys. That was that. I'm hype as fuck. How do you guys feel?
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay, see, there you go. Even the casual says he's ready. So, if that says anything, TBS is back at it, being overly hype about something that we know nothing about truly. Just like we were a year ago with
Beyond Light.
Beyond Light. So, if nothing tells you otherwise, we love Destiny. We just wish it was in a better spot, or at least there was a couple things that just irk us about it. At least for me. That's how I feel about it. There's a couple things, and since they have, split up, and they all getting better. It is better than Destiny 1 was. If you go back and play Destiny 1 and say, like, it's better, without nostalgia, like, they have built upon it. When Destiny 2 released originally, God fucking no. But in the last year and a half-ish, I want to say, they have done a lot to make Destiny 2.
Since Seasonal Rivals, it's only gotten better.
Yeah, exactly. It is 100% just went uphill. There has been a couple, like, this season seems kind of bland moments, but in the long run, things, in my opinion, have went skyrocketed. The loot is better, the fucking balancing in PvP. Some people think it is better, and it might be, but it's still rocky. Class building and things like that, holy shit. They have gotten so much better. And...
Wait, hold up. So we're going to be able to build our own weapons. Okay. Follow my train of thought here.
Okay.
We're soon going to be able to build... Well, we're eventually going to be able to build all of our classes, like, uniquely and stuff. This really is turning into Warframe.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's becoming Warframe, but instead of building different frames, we're going to be building almost sets. And it's becoming the MMO that Bungie wanted it to 7 years ago. And now that they don't have Activision telling them how to make the game, they are doing what they want. And I'm excited because it's the
Not gonna lie, it looks good.
Yeah, like, it's the FPS MMO that I have wanted since I was a kid, and it being made by my favorite company.
I wonder if it's only going to be weapon forging, or if we're going to be able to forge armor too.
I can only see it being because of the way that they did what do we call it? What was it that they added last season? So you can make Almo look like anything you want it to.
That has nothing to do with armor stats.
No, it doesn't.
Something like transmogrifying?
Transmogging. Yeah, but you can get any, like, an Almo piece that you just like, and then you can just transmog it to look anything. And because of sunsetting doesn't
but that
exist.
doesn't have anything to do with stats, which is what I'm wanting to know about.
I don't see them doing that. They want... Not at first. I think weapons are going to be the original thing, because that's what people complain about. Because now that sunsetting isn't in the game anymore, I don't see weapons, because I don't see Almo being a problem anymore, because nobody complains about it now that the God tier armor pieces with good stats or.
Depending on how this forges, I can see them even bringing sunsetting back.
You think so?
I don't know, maybe. Depending on how the forge works.
Maybe. I could maybe see that too. Huh. I don't know. See? We don't even know what we're talking about half the time. Even when I
don't know what I'm talking about 100% of the time.
Look, I just want to be a tryhard so I can get triple 100 armor set.
I just want to channel my inner Nobushi main on Destiny 2. I'm not gonna lie. Pokey bitch all day.
Pokey bitch. Yes.
All right. If you guys have anything that you guys want to talk about in the comments, let us know. Even though this video is going to get 3 views tops, and the 3 views that I get, I love you guys. You know that. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to tell you I love you. Now, if TBS loves you, they'll tell you this time themselves.
TBS loves you.
Okay, Bacon does. Zach doesn't love anyone. All right, guys. I'll catch you next time.
Heartless.
Heartless.